Welcome to section 7.5b, solving matrices using a calculator. I think you're really going to like this section. It makes things really easy, and you're going to be mad that I make you do it the hard way. But it's one of those things. You got to learn how to do it the hard way too. All right, so this first page just is the calculator instructions. So if you forget, you can go back and refer to those. And the second page goes over our different possibilities. We have our possibility where we have, one solution where we get that beautiful ordered triple or pair or quadruple or however many variables there are. And then we have our infinite solutions where we have a line of zeros, and we're going to talk about how to express those answers. And then we would have our no solutions where we would have one line of zeros that equals a number. So then you would have something that's untrue, and that's just a simple no solution. All right, so here we go. It says solve the following systems using the graphing calculator. Write the augmented matrix and the solution matrix as well as the solution as an ordered triple. So first we're going to want to make our matrix. So here we have a 1, 1, 1, 6, 2, 1, -4, -15, and 5, -3, 1, -10. Okay, so this is a 3x4 matrix. We're going to go in and we're going to put it in using our matrix menu. Our matrix menu is on the left-hand side. So we hit second, and then it's the x to the -1 because it says matrix above it. So here we have the names of our different matrices. We can do different operations with our matrices, and we're going to edit. So we hit enter. We tell it what size it is. This is a 3x4. And then you just hit enter in between all of your different numbers. And you go row by row. Then I just always do a quick glance to make sure that I entered everything correctly, and I did. And then you're going to quit out, so second mode, whoops, what did I do? -10. And then second mode, no, why is it doing that? Sorry, I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, and now second mode. There we go. Now, we want this in reduced row echelon form. So we're looking for RREF parenthesis, and then we're going to put in matrix A because that's what we just named. Okay, so to do that, we go back to our matrix menu. And this time we want to do some math with it, and we're going to arrow down until we see RREF. We hit enter, and now we have to tell it which matrix we want it to do reduced row echelon form with. So we go back to our matrix, we grab it, just hit enter, close the parenthesis, hit enter. And there is our solution matrix. So 1, 0, 0, -1, 0, 1, 0, 3, 0, 0, 1, 4. Okay, so we can put our line for the augmentation in there if we want to. And then we're going to write our answers in order triple. So -1, 3, 4. Okay, so it took all the hard work away from us. Sorry, I know you're so disappointed. All right, next one. So we're going to create our augmented matrix so we know what to put in our calculator. So 2, 6, 6, 8, 2, 7, 6, 10, 2, 7, 7, 9. Okay, so let's go back to our matrix. We want to edit. It is a 3x4. And then you can just type over whatever is in there. Okay, once you have that, you're going to quit out of there. Then you're going to go back to your matrix menu. You want to do some math with it. Oh, whoops, sorry, wrong button. We want to math arrow down first before you hit enter. Whoops. Ah! Okay, I messed up, sorry. Matrix. And then I need to figure out which matrix I need. Matrix A. And this time we get 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 0, 1, -1. So again, we did the RREF of matrix A. And our ordered triple is 1, 2, negative 1. Okay, let's try the next one. 6, negative 1, negative 1, 4. Negative 12, 2, 2, negative 8. 5, 1, negative 1, 3. So we want to edit. Enter all of our numbers. Double check it. Quit out of there. Go back into our matrix menu. We want to do some math. So we're going to get our RREF. We're going to put in matrix A because that's what we edited. All right, we got something funky looking. We want it as fractions because that is way better than those ugly decimals. So we're going to hit math and then enter, and it'll turn it all into beautiful fractions for us. So we have 1, 0, negative 2 elevenths, 7 elevenths, 0, 1, negative 1 11th, negative 2 elevenths, and then we have a row of zeros. So this is where we have an infinite number of solutions. So when we're looking at this, our first row, if I were to put it back in as equations, would be x minus 2 elevenths z equals 7 elevenths. Y minus 1 11th z equals negative 2 elevenths. And the last row is like 0 equals 0, right? So we're going to say in that case, z equals z. Because once we know what z equals, then we can solve everything else. So we're going to solve each equation. So in this case, x would equal 2 elevenths z plus 7 elevenths. Y would equal 1 11th z minus 2 elevenths. And then again, z equals 0. So when we write this as an ordered triple, it would be 2 elevenths z plus 7 elevenths, comma, 1 11th z minus 2 elevenths, comma, z. Okay, so when you have an infinite number of solutions, you need to figure out kind of how they're related to each other. Because once we know what z is, then we could calculate other answers. So that's how that works. All right, and the last one. Now, when I look at this one, I see that there's a w. So that means I've got 4 variables. So when I put my augmented matrix together, I need to make sure that I have 4 variables. Okay, so this is going to be 2, 3, negative 1, 1, 7, 2, negative 3, 1, 0, 4, because there's no w in that one. And then 4, negative 1, 0, negative 1, negative 3. So you have to put zeros in for the missing variables. And here we go. Let's get the RREF, or our reduced row echelon form. So go back to our matrix menu. We want to edit. And this time, it is a 3 by 5 matrix. Okay, double check. Okay. Quit out of there. Now we want to do some math on our matrix. So we want the RREF of matrix A. Let's go ahead and turn those into fractions. Okay, so here we go. 1, 0, 0, 1/4, 11/4, 0, 1, 0, 2, 14, 0, 0, 1, 11/2, and 81/2. Okay, so that looks pretty normal, except for we only have 3 variables, right? So the first line would be x plus 1/4 w equals 11/4 if we were to put it back in as equations. Yeah, so let me write that down, but I'm going to zoom out here to actually give myself a little bit more room to write. So this first row is going to be x plus 1/4 w equals 11/4. The next line would be y plus 2w equals 14. And then z plus 11/2 w equals 81/2. And then we have to talk about w. So we kind of think of, we have this like invisible row of zeros because we do want 4 variables, right? So in this case, w would equal w. So if I solve each of those, here my x would be negative 1/4 w plus 11/4. Y is going to equal negative 2w plus 14. Z is going to equal negative 11/2 w plus 81/2. And then w is equal to w. So that is how you would express your answers there. All right, good luck.